All right, so we're going to do number 3. Make corrections to your work. Um, you don't have to do anything now, but listen, you can just take a picture and make corrections later. All right, so again, translation means to slide. So we're going to slide this object how it tells us to slide, which is 3 units to the right. Remember where we started or where this object started? It's called its pre-image. That's before the move. After the move, you call it image. So we're going to slide this object or shape 3 units to the right. So we're going to start with Y and we're going to move it 3 units to the right. So as I move it, I count. This is 1, 2, 3. So my new location for Y is here. This is no longer just called Y, but now it's called Y prime. And remember, every time it lands, for every time you've moved it to a new location, you add a tick mark. So now we're going to move M. We're going to move M. It says 3 units to the right. So we're going to count. This is 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. So this new location is going to be M again, M prime. 1 tick mark because that was the first move. Okay. T, we're going to move it 3 units to the right. 1 time, 2 times, 3. So this is going to be T prime. Then we got Q. We're going to move Q 3 times to the right. So that's 1, 2, 3. So this is now Q prime. We put 1 tick mark there for 1 time being moved. Now I'm going to connect my points and I label this new location as the image. This is where that object has moved. So it is called my image. Questions about this? Okay. So now I'm moving to the second one. This time, this translation that we're doing, we're going to move 1 unit to the right and 2 units down. Okay. 1 unit to the right and then 2 units down. So we're going to, yes, babe. What's up? Oh, sure. Yes. Hmm. I did. That is correct. Yes. Yes, I am doing that. That is correct. I'm just moving each of these points 3 times because it said 3 units to the right. So I just move each point 3 units to the right. Okay. And and to tell the difference between Y and Y1, I put a Y with the tick mark. The tick mark there is only because it was moved. If I don't put a tick mark there, then if I'm looking at the picture, I don't know where it started without the tick mark. So does that make sense now? No problem. Thank you for your question. All right, so let's try this one. And guys, do not hesitate to ask me questions about this, big or small. Please ask them all. Okay. All right, so we have translation 1 unit to the right. So we're going to, and then it's 2 units down. So we got 1 unit to the right, and then we move 2 units down. So take E and move it 1 unit to the right, and then go 2 units, 1, 2 down. So E has moved here. To tell that it's moved, I'm just going to put a tick mark in the corner. We're going to do the same thing with W. It says move it 1 unit to the right, 2 units down. So we got 1 and then down 1, 2. This is my new location for W. So I put a tick mark there. I'm going to do the same thing for G. I'm going to move it 1 unit to the right, 1, and 2 units down, 1, 2. This is my new location for G. So now I connect my points, and that's where the object is moved. Where the object started is called the pre-image. That's before the move. Where the object moved to is called the image. Now you're going to say, instead of just saying W, this is called W prime. Instead of just saying E, this E with the tick mark is called E prime. Instead of just saying G, this new location for G is called G prime. Questions about that? I knew it. Yeah, I got you. No, you're fine. I knew exactly what you meant. That's cool. No problem. Okay, so let's do number 5. In number 5, you have to actually move the points. Okay, so in order to move these points, you got to plot them first. This is my pre-image. They didn't plot them like they did in the other one, so we got to do that. Okay, so we're going to plot -3, -4. Some of us might have forgot how to graph ordered pairs, so let me just go through this. I'm going to make this darker. This is my x-axis. I'll make this a little bit darker. This is my y-axis. Okay? So now I'm going to graph. Remember, in this ordered pair, my x comes first and then my y. So I'm going to label all my ordered pairs. This first number is x. The second number is y. First number x. Second number is y. This first ordered pair says -3 and -4. -3 is the first number, so we find it on the x. Let's go to the origin. -3 on the x-axis is to the left 3 times. This is -1, -2, -3 is right here. The second number is -4, so that means that's on the y. So we go down, because it's a negative, go down 4. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this is my location for U. Okay? Let's do M. My first number is -1, so we find -1 on the x-axis. Go back to the origin. -1 on the x-axis is to the left 1 time. -1 is my second number also, so -1 on the y-axis is down 1. So this is going to be my location for M. Then my location for L, the first number is -2. So I'm going to find -2 on the x-axis. So that's going to be over to the left, 1, 2. My second number here is -5. So I'm going to go down 5. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is my location for L. I'm going to connect my ordered pairs. Questions about graphing there? Okay. Now I'm going to do the translation. To slide it, they want you to slide it 5 units up. So that means I'm going to take each of these points and go up 5 times. So I'm going to start with M. I'm just going to count up 5 times. So this is up 1, up 2, up 3, up 4, up 5. So this is M prime. That's my new location for M. I'm going to do U. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is my new location for U. This is U prime. Now I'm going to do L. Go up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is my new location for L. This is L prime. I'm going to connect my points. And this is where that triangle has moved. It's moved up 5 times. We're going to label where it started as the pre-image. And we're going to label where it moved to as the image. Please take your phone out and take a picture of this so that you can have this for later. Jonas, take a picture so you can have this for later. I'm going to put this video on the page. Mm.